everyone. It's Lighthouse Angel. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me. I hope your Wednesday is getting off to a good start. If you listened to my video yesterday, I gave you an update about the mushrooms. Okay, so on, I believe it was Monday, I did a reading and there was a card in that reading about mushrooms. Okay, I don't remember specifically, but it was like something hidden is popping up, something like that. Well, I told you in yesterday's video that I walked outside my apartment and there was a mushroom, like literally right outside my door, growing, coming out of the gravel. Okay. Well, then I go out today, this morning, and now I have that the one mushroom has bloomed per se, and then now I have two more mushrooms that have popped up, and really an unusual location. Like there's really no light. It's not really damp. It's very unique. So I just thought that was interesting to share because it did kind of relate to that card on the Monday's reading, and that's kind of when the mushrooms started. So I like to share when I get signs or synchronicities, just to kind of let you know what I see throughout my day. But I went ahead and already got the overall energy for this reading today. I'm going to try really hard to shorten up my readings, but I want them to flow, and I want to get the downloads that are needed for the video. So I apologize, they've been longer, but the message is a message, and I've tried a couple times to shorten them, and it seems like it doesn't flow as well. So I'm just going to go with it, but I am going to try to shorten them down as well. So, but let's go and get started. So the first card to come out is magic. Okay, it's the owl spirit. So you could be seeing owls, but it says choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception, let the past go, and make room for a better life. Rise up, magic and wisdom are your birthright. And this card has been coming up a lot in my readings. So you may feel like you may be getting like signs or synchronicities that feel like magic. Kind of like, I was talking about the mushrooms. Okay. Take that if that resonates, but it's like I'm talking to somebody who has like a higher perspective, incredible wisdom, right? And it does say magic and wisdom are your birthright. So, and then we have observer, number 49. Okay, that number could be significant. What I'm getting is that, somebody is seeing your magic. I don't know if you're doing something where you can be seen, like if you are on social media, or maybe you have a business online, something like that. I feel like somebody's seeing you and is seeing your magic here. Okay. And then we got, I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you, so let go and the stress and just trust me. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again, because the happy ending I've got coming is going to rock your world. Okay, that's pretty exciting. I'm like... I rock your world, okay? Maybe it's from this person who's watching you or keeping an eye on you, or I'm hearing seeing what you produce. So maybe it's a business or a project. Maybe it's something you released, okay? And then I got, if you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, If you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. Okay, we have two things about things coming to you, right? It's something filled with divine magic. Okay, here's magic again. So, magic is significant here. Okay? It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you are asking for now. Okay? So there's something that's going to come in, the divine wants you to get excited about, and it's going to rock your world. Okay? And it's, maybe you were hoping for something else, right? And it didn't work out, and you felt stuck, wondering like, what's going on, right? But the divine is delivering you something bigger and better, and it's going to like rock your world. It's going to feel like magic. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. I'm also hearing divine timing as well. And I'm also hearing you're being seen. So maybe somebody is seeing you, right? Is seeing your magic here, your wisdom. And then we have ascending. Keep rising in the ranks. You are meant to be in charge. Power and prosperity. But what I'm really getting with this, it's like there's this thing that's going to rock your world is going to ascend you to a higher level. And I'm also, I get this every time I get this card. So there's like all these strings hanging down here. And these are like energetic cords that people, places, and things had been attached to you, that you've been working on cutting all these things so that the divine can elevate you to a higher level. And this could be a higher level in spiritual gifts. This just could be a higher frequency. It also could be a vibration higher and closer to the divine, so you can hear clear messages that feel like magic here. But it's taking, and as it relates to this card about your happy ending and it's going to rock your world, I feel like that's where this hot air balloon is taking you, right? But somebody, like I'm hearing, you're being seen or you're being watched. I'm hearing incredible magic. So maybe you have incredible spiritual gifts as well. But don't stay hung up on what didn't work out, or maybe things aren't going according to your plan, right? It's because something bigger and better is coming, and it's going to rock your world. Okay? So it's time to get excited, okay? If you're somebody who's felt stuck, all right, divine's getting ready to elevate you and, cut all of these cords or any remaining cords to anybody or anything or anything that's still wanting to energetically still be connected to you. Those are all going to get cut, okay? So that you can elevate here. And when I'm talking about these cords, these are energetic cords. These could be people of your past, places, situations, things, habits, right? That there's an energetic exchange, right? It could be people from your past that you're not even speaking to or connect to, but there's still an energetic cord, right? Those are all getting cut so you can get elevated to this higher level here, okay? So let's get some messages from the compass box. Okay. But this all sounds like you also could be feeling the energy of this, or maybe you feel like more energized. Maybe you're starting to feel the energy of this coming in, and you're like, oh my gosh, wow, I'm like full of energy. I don't know where this came from. You know, it's the divine preparing for you, preparing you for this ascension, okay? Where he's taking you. Oh, and before we do that, they wanted me to get 2 more cards, so I'm going to do that first. And then, so we can get more clarity, and then I'll get these messages. I kind of jumped the gun there. Access your gifts. Yeah. It's like your spiritual gifts. This ascension, and this also could be you going through an ascension where the divine is elevating you and revealing more spiritual gifts, because magic and wisdom are your birthright, and somebody's watching this, right? But the divine is lighting up something that's going to feel like magic as well. It says, access your gifts. It's number 10. It says, explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. Yeah. By exploring your spiritual gifts, right? As the divine opens this chest, right, and reveals more about your gifts, they want you to accept this is who you truly are. You are this gifted, wise leader that is full of magic here. Okay? I mean, this is your birthright here. You know, and this thing that's coming in for you, right? This incredible ending could be the thing that also opens this treasure box of gifts. And when I say gifts, I'm talking spiritual gifts here. Okay? We also have dragonfly here. And dragonflies in this deck is magic. It's another a confirmation of magic. I'm also hearing the divine is ready to open this chest. Maybe you've been like wanting guidance and clarity about your gifts, or how you can expand your gifts, right? Well, the divine's getting ready to open that for you, okay? I just heard you earned this. That's what I just heard. You earned this. Okay? If you see dragonflies, that could be a confirmation that this is your reading, okay? But I got that at the beginning of the reading. It was like, you know, your spiritual gifts ascension and going through an ascension, okay? What else? What else? I'm also hearing you have incredible vision. So you could have downloaded visions, or it's something with your eyes, okay? There's magic in your eyes. That's what I just heard. There's magic in your eyes, okay? It says desert passage, okay? Trust there's a divine plan. Yeah, and that's just another confirmation of this card, okay? That they have something better coming for you here. And it's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you are asking for now. Okay? It's going to rock your world here, which is why you need to trust the divine plan here. Okay? I just heard it's taking you home. I don't know. Take that how that resonates. You know, and it's like this male is on this path alone in the desert, right? Following the sun, like following the divine here. That may be how you're feeling, like, you know, just following the divine guidance here, right? You know, and that came up a little bit in my reading yesterday with not really knowing where you're going, right? But you're just following the divine plan, the divine guidance, right? Well, they're getting ready to ascend you where you can start accessing more spiritual gifts here so you can embrace who you truly are. Okay? This could be what's bringing in more magic. Says, you are not your mistakes. They are what you did, not who you are. Okay? You know, and what I'm getting, it like matches this card. So maybe you're just standing here like, okay, I understand. Maybe I made some mistakes here. But I'm ready to move forward, right? And then the divine is like, you just need to trust the plan I have for you here, okay? But if that doesn't resonate, it's like you are never defined by your mistakes. And I've always said, they're not mistakes, they're lessons. They're meant to teach you something. And they don't have to define who you are. It's what you do with them that has the most impact, right? It says, one day you will find someone who will treat you like the most important person in his life and love you to the core. God will send you the right person at the right time. Okay. That could be the thing coming in that's going to rock your world here. Maybe you don't see this coming. It's going to feel like divine magic. But God is sending you your person, okay? But I'm hearing divine timing is at play here. It says, one day you will find someone who will treat you like the most important person in his life and love you to the core. God will send you the right person at the right time. Yeah, you don't have to chase, okay? If, you know, I actually heard someone today. You know, I didn't know this person, but I just happened to overhear, you know, this person say, you know, well, you know, I have to go find a husband. You know, I have to go find a husband at the bar. That was the comment. And I was thinking, okay, that's not how it works, right? You don't chase something down. It's only going to run away from you. Okay? And if you are in this chaser mode, thinking that you have to go find it, right? It's not going to... You're giving off an energy of, I do not know my worth. I do not know my value, which is why I have to get out here and I have to chase it down. Okay? When really you need to surrender and allow God to bring you in the right person at the right time. Okay? Because only He knows what's right for you. And sometimes what you think is right for you is absolutely not what's right for you. Okay? All right? But you're not going to find your perfect person trying to control the narrative and chase it down, okay? Because you're giving off an energy of desperation, and anything that's desperate, they're going to run away from, or it's going to be a fling, or it's just going to be short-lived, right? Because you're giving off an energy of, I'm not worthy and deserving of a high-level love, which is why I'm out here chasing it, right? And so then you're going to attract people who are going to validate that exact energy that's going on within you, okay? So I was just using that as an example of, from somebody I heard today. Let's see. It says, the end of love is not the end of life, okay? It should be the beginning of understanding that love ends for a reason and leaves with a lesson. Okay, so maybe you recently got out of something, or, you don't have love in your life right now. It says the end of love is not the end of life. Okay, so like I was saying, like maybe you separated from someone, or you broke up with someone, right? It's a lesson, right? That person, this tells me, just based on what this says, it's like maybe you recently detached yourself from a karmic person, okay? Karmic people are meant to teach you lessons so that you can elevate and learn from that and expand and grow to a higher version of yourself. And then you're supposed to release them, okay? But what happens is people don't want to be alone, or they don't want to have to go out and search for someone else, or wait for someone else, or for financial reasons, right? And so they settle and hold on to this karmic person. But what happens is you go around and around and around the same lesson over and over and over. The relationship doesn't grow. It stays stagnant because it wasn't never meant to grow. Not with that person. You were meant to learn the lesson and release it. And you may wonder, like, well, why is nothing happening with this person? Or why aren't we growing? Or why am I growing and they aren't? Something of that nature. It's because they're meant to teach you a lesson, okay? And release them. But so many times we hold on to them instead of allowing space and time for God to send you the right person at the right time, okay? And that might be the thing that rocks your world. Maybe you've, in the past, have been in karmic relationships wondering why, oh my gosh, why does this seem to be a repeat pattern type person? Different face, but same story, right? Same lesson. It's because, you're meant to learn something. And if you don't learn the lesson from that person, right? If you don't learn the lesson, what happens is you'll release that person and another person will show up and teach and try to show you the same lesson, okay? And that lesson will go around either with the same person or different people until you learn the lesson, okay? And then once you learn it, then you grow above it, and now you're on a new level. You've gone through an ascension, okay? But once you do that, once you learn the lesson and you release it, then it allows time and space for God to bring you in the right person, right? And this person is going to rock your world, okay? That's what I'm really getting there, okay? It says, let your past make you better, not bitter, okay? So we have one here about you are not your mistakes, okay? Maybe, maybe you've hold on to resentment about the mistakes, right? But the key is, it's like you have a choice when it comes to people and situations of your past, or even mistakes that you made, right? You can choose to grow through it or stay stuck, or stay bitter, right? Because your past mistakes don't define you. They're meant to teach you lessons and grow from them, right? But a lot of times, people operating out of their ego, which is why they become bitter and resentment. And I should say, carry that resentment, okay? And when you hold on to resentment and you're bitter towards people, situations, or even yourself, you're stuck. You're stuck in a lower vibrational energy you're going to stay there until you choose to heal from what hurt you, right? And the way you can do this is operating out of love, right? Seeing, facing those mistakes of your past, and like I said, they're lessons, not mistakes, those lessons of the past, and see them from a higher perspective, and how you can flip the script on them and turn them into power. Being bitter and holding resentment is not powerful. It's only pulling you down, okay? I'm hearing nothing beautiful comes out of bitterness. That's what I just heard. Okay? It says, don't waste your time. Yeah, and what I'm getting with this is, don't waste your time with, letting people, I'm hearing letting people define you by your mistakes. Okay? Don't waste your time. Okay? Because that's not what defines you. We all make mistakes. We are all imperfect individuals, right? But it's so easy to focus on someone else's mistakes than have to look at your own. Which is why most people are so eager to point the finger, right? So that they don't have to look at themselves. Okay? But I feel like I'm speaking to someone here that you chose to not let that define you, right? Not wasting your time on being bitter, right? You're turning it into growth. Okay? Because I'm just hearing, being bitter or resentful is a time waster. It really is a time waster. It says, keep the faith. The most amazing things in life tend to happen right at the moment you're about to give up. Keep the faith. The most amazing things in life tend to happen right at the moment you're about to give up. Yeah, and that's this, this happy ending here. Okay? This person or situation that's going to rock your world here, keep the faith, because it usually comes in right before you think there's no other way, right? Other than giving up. And that's when it shows up. Okay? It says, when manifesting, number 1, always stay positive. Number 2, say it like it's already done. Number 3, do not spend time thinking about anything opposite to what you want. Number 4, meditate on what you want. Number 5, see it, smell it, feel it, hear it. Number 6, if it's real in your brain, it will be real in the physical. These are all the keys to manifesting here. Okay? I suggest replaying this, writing it down, right? But it's always staying positive. Say it like it's already done. Do not spend time thinking about anything opposite of what you want. meditate on what you want, see it, smell it, feel it, hear it. If it's real in your brain, it will be real in the physical. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who, that is your magic. You could be a powerful manifester, okay? This could be part of your gifts. Part of this treasure chest is the things that you're trying to manifest here. These could be your gifts coming in, things that you've been focusing on manifesting here. Keeping the faith, knowing that the divine was going to deliver. Not only are they going to deliver here, they're going to rock your world with this. Okay? But I feel like I am speaking to somebody who has an amazing gift when it comes to manifesting. Okay? So if that's your story, keep going. And if you don't know anything about manifesting or you're interested, these are the rules that you need to follow. Okay? And it just requires, time, effort, and focus. Okay? On a daily basis. Every step is a path to victory. Yeah, this is part of your manifesting. It's like every day you took a step, and that step is a path to your victory, which is coming in, this happy ending, these gifts, your spiritual gifts, accelerating and ascending to a higher level here. And I'm also hearing with this, I'm not wasting any more time with time wasters, okay? It could be a person, a job, a situation, take that how that resonates, okay? No relationship is ever worth sacrificing your dignity or self-respect for, okay? Maybe that's something that was in the past here. I feel like you're done with this, right? That's part of, I'm not wasting my time on relationships that require me to self-sacrifice here or lose my own self-respect. Okay, and I feel like by doing that, focusing on your manifestations, which is your magic here, the divine is following through and bringing in what you're trying to manifest here. And it could be a multitude of different things. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's going to rock your world here. And it has something, your spiritual gifts, okay? The divine is opening the treasure chest to your spiritual gifts here through this ascension, right? So you can embrace who you truly are here. Life is good. Yeah. I'm getting life is good on the divine plan. Is it really with this card here? It's like trusting the divine plan. Life is good for you. Like you're trusting the path here. Not sacrificing yourself for any relationships that are time wasters. That's what I'm getting. Now it doesn't have to necessarily be a love relationship. It could be business. It could be co-workers. Take it how it resonates. It's all going to be different because we're on different timelines here. But, life is good for you now because you're not wasting your time on anything that I'm hearing doesn't push you forward. Okay? We have 8 of Wands. Okay, this is communication coming in. Okay, so you could be receiving communication about this thing that's coming in that the divine is orchestrating for you that's going to rock your world. You could get information on that. This is also this, somebody could be watching you, is going to communicate with you. This is also travel. So somebody could be traveling towards you. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So you could be getting news about a job offer that's going to rock your world here. Okay. It's leading to your victory. All right. And remember not to let your past make you better, not bitter. Okay. That's standing out for me right now. Okay. We have the Chariot. Yeah, now this is moving forward, okay? This is things taking off. This also could be travel, but you could be getting communication about a job offer where you have to travel as well. That could be part of this divine plan, because it says desert passage. It could be, moving, I'm hearing moving on. Okay. But the Emperor is in the Chariot here. So, I mean, you could be hearing from an Emperor that wants to move forward with a job offer. An Emperor is a business owner, somebody who could be watching you and is interested in what you have to offer here, and they want to move forward. This could be something that you've been trying to manifest in your life as well. It says hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Okay. And I'm getting this, it's like, maybe you went through some difficult times, right? But it showed you who you are, and you realize you have an extraordinary destiny filled with, I'm hearing, amazing gifts, right? By embracing who you are through those hardships. I just heard you found your treasure chest, or you're finding your treasure chest. Okay? I'm hearing not settling. And I'm hearing, and when I'm hearing not settling, it's like you're not settling in any area of your life, right? Relationships, business, friendships, right? You're following the divine plan here. Wasting time is robbing oneself. Isn't that funny? We have two things about wasting time here, which I feel I'm speaking to somebody who that was something you really focused on. Maybe that was somebody, like a lot of people wasted your time, right? And you weren't able to focus on the things that you wanted to manifest, and you got rid of that, right? Maybe that was one of your hardships in the past, right? But by releasing yourself from that, you're able to focus on yourself and your manifestations, and now they're coming in. I'm also getting from this card, it's like, this could be you, like, I'm seeing and feeling that this is coming in. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that card as well. Okay, but you're going to have a victory here. Right? And it's because I'm also hearing you're being rewarded for trusting the plan, the divine plan here. Okay? And it's going to feel like magic. How it all unfolds. That's what I'm hearing. It's going to feel like magic how it all unfolds. The only approval I need is my own. Yeah. Again, I feel like I'm hearing like all this time waster. It could have been, people, situations, a mindset, a habit, right? And you're realizing, I just need to follow the divine and worry about the approval of myself here, right? Standing in your power. Also, I'm getting with this opportunity that's coming in that you're going to hear about may require you to move, okay? And you're going to be in this energy of, well, I don't need anybody else's approval except my own, because there might be people around you that are like, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to make that change? Right? These could be people who are bitter. I'm getting that. Or past relationship people. And when I say relationship, it could be friends, co-workers, doesn't have to be relationship. But that's what I'm getting to. Like, you don't need anybody's approval on how, except for the divine's, about moving forward, right? Because the divine is going to lead you to a good life. That's what I'm hearing. We have the Two of Cups, okay? The Two of Cups it could be a partnership. This could be information about a partnership. I'm also hearing this person wants to offer you their cup of love. I'm also hearing their cup of support. Okay, so take that how that resonates, all right? But keep focusing on your manifestations here, okay? I'm also hearing you're going to see your manifestations coming in. You know, I'm really getting that from that card as well. And things are going, you're going to be ascending to a new level. This could be where this Emperor and the Chariot, this job offer is taking you here. This also could be, ascending into, a higher level with your spiritual gifts as well. And the divine's going to, open that treasure chest for you. Okay? Because you're following the divine plan here. Okay? And it's going to lead you to a good life. It's going to lead you to a good life. Okay, so I'm going to get, let's see, just a couple of cards to close this up. It's a little bit more simpler than the last two readings I've done. But I'm hearing your manifestations are coming in. If you've been waiting for a job offer, if you've been waiting for communication, okay, it's coming in. Okay, and it's going to be an extraordinary destiny here. It's going to lead you to the good life. It's going to rock your world here. It's going to also open this treasure chest of gifts through this ascension. Okay, and all this is happening because you didn't settle for less. And you don't need anybody's approval to act out. And to act on your manifestations here as they come in, right? I heard this is what you've been waiting for. And remember to not hold on, that your mistakes don't have to define you, and don't let the past make you bitter, right? You want to let it make you better, right? Flipping that script and turning it into power. Okay. All right, what else? I just heard get ready for the new. Get ready for the new. That's what I just heard. It says, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Okay. Yeah. And this is the thing, this is what's, you know, this is what's taking you to the next level here, through your ascension, through accessing your gifts here, following the divine plan, because you're staying in this alignment with love, with the universe. And through that, and not allowing yourself to be involved or surrounded with or entertaining anything that wastes your time, okay? Because your time is valuable here. You know, your destiny has purpose. That's what I'm hearing. You know, and it says wasting time is robbing from oneself, right? You're done. And it's funny, it goes with this one. So it's like maybe you were in a relationship that you're out of that was wasting your time, right? When all you wanted to do was focus on your manifestations, and now you're able to do that. And now it's like the divine is unleashing the magic here, because you're trusting the divine plan, and it's going to rock your world, right? And you don't need anybody's approval to move forward on this. That's what I'm hearing, because you are in alignment, okay? So continue being in that alignment. And the divine has shown you what peace really is. That's what I'm also getting. You found your peace. And that's why you're not allowing any more time wasters here. Okay. All right, I'm going to get one angel number card, and that will be the end of this one. So keep holding that alignment, keeping those high vibrations of love, of positivity, right? Focusing on your manifestations, where you're going. And also focus on getting excited, okay? Because your manifestations are coming in, you know, you're going to get communication from this. Yeah. I am powerful. This is going to be very powerful, okay? What you've manifested, your gifts, okay? It says desert passage, so you could be moving. Okay? It's going to feel like magic because it's part of the divine's plan here. It says you are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, okay? And what's funny is we have gifts here. It's like the divine is opening the treasure chest to your spiritual gifts because you are on the divine plan here. Holding that alignment. Okay? It says, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. I'm talking to somebody who has a high level of spiritual gifts. You could be or resonate with a chosen one, or a light worker, or an earth angel, right? Super powerful, right? If you think, I'm also getting, it's like by the divine opening this treasure chest, it's like poof, like, you know, it's the kind of gifts that are going to assist all of humanity here. This is huge. This is big. This might be the thing that's going to rock your world, okay? It's going to be very, very powerful, but you need to make sure that you stay in that alignment of love and peace, right? Not allowing anybody to disrupt you or waste your time, okay? Also, it could be this opportunity that's coming in that may be the thing that rocks your world as well, or creates a happy ending here. Might be the thing that unlocks these gifts as well. But I'm hearing you're coming into your power. That's what I just heard. You're coming into your power. Okay. All right. That's the message I have for you today. It's very powerful, right? So I hope this has resonated for you. I'm speaking to someone who has very powerful spiritual gifts, very powerful manifester. You carry the magic, you carry the wisdom, right? And because of that, and trusting the divine, trusting the path, listening to the guidance, right? Your rewards are coming in through ascension, more spiritual gifts, because you're meant to use them as a light worker and assist all of humanity. Okay? Live your truth and be a positive light to others. And through this, you find your true power, right? And I just heard it's just getting started. That's what I just heard. It's just getting started. Okay? I'm also hearing, don't let your past hold you back. Okay? Okay. I hope this has resonated for you. If not, please check back tomorrow. I do daily readings Monday through Friday. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It's a fairly new channel, and by doing so, it helps readings like this get to the people that need to hear it the most, right? Because on this channel, we focus on taking you from zero to hero in your own life, giving you the tools and information to grow and expand and come in alignment with the best version of yourself. But until next time, I'm sending you so much love and light, and congratulations on your manifestations. They are coming in, you powerful spiritual being. All right. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.